Hi, I'm Joane Patrick, and we're sitting in beautiful downtown Stuart, Florida. I have the pleasure of sitting here with Frank Erbolino, who is opening up a new place here in this area called Soulville, which is a really cool cooperative group effort. And I'm going to have him tell us a little bit about it.
Well, thanks, Joanie. My business is called Community Acupuncture of the Treasure Coast, and it's one of the new wave of community acupuncture clinics that open up across the country that give people access to acupuncture and Chinese herbal medicine at a cost that they can afford. We're a part of Soulville, which is a collection of eclectic, holistic healing practice. We're a bunch of experienced practitioners who have finally gotten together, and we're deciding to do it our way. It's like Qigong, Tai Chi, these kind of modalities that bridge the gap between physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual.
Creating more of a connection, mind-body awareness. So being an acupuncturist, I'd love it if you would talk to us a little bit about the 5-element theory and how that works and how you see it. I see it working in my classes, and if you could explain from your perspective, from your professional experience.
Well, the 5-element theory was invented about 1,000 years ago, and the ancient Chinese were very good at mathematics, science, physical medicine, thinking things through. But what they did was they didn't just make it science, they related it to nature. And so what the 5 elements is it's our relationship to nature. And the way that I explain it to my common patients is that I say that when you're a little child, within the first 5 days of being born, there is some influence in your life. It might be a loud sound, it might be a draft on your body, it might be the way you're handled, it might be that you're left alone. But that one influence that you have in the first 5 days of being born imbalances you in some way. And so everyone has one of the 5 elements: fire, earth, metal, water, or wood. One of those 5 elements is imbalanced in them from birth, from early birth. And what I tell them is they have to realize which element they are imbalanced in. Learn about that element, and then learn how to balance it themselves through their actions, whether it's diet, exercise, meditation, spending time in nature. So that's how I explain the 5 elements to them. When I see a patient, I'm looking at their emotions. If they're fearful, they're also fearful of starting new things, and new beginnings. So they're the kidneys, where all life begins with fear. And so they're the water element. If they're a person that is prone to anger, they get undone by obstacles, overcoming obstacles. They see solutions to obstacles before anyone else does. They're more likely to be a wood element, a liver, gallbladder. If they're a person that's very joyful or they're very depressed, they're more likely to be a fire. If they're a person that's a nurturer or somebody that's more prone to anxiety, they're more likely to be the earth. And if they're a person that is more orderly, more organized, a person that might be more tending towards grief, excess grief, then that's a metal, a lung person. That's a brief overview.
Thank you very much.
Namaste.
Namaste.